was kind of a disaster. So these poor guys from this Michigan, most of these guys were from Michigan, and they wound up going to deepest Russia in September 1918. Then in November, the war ends, and they're engaged heavily with the Bolshevik troops, the Russian troops who were trying to dislodge them. They suffered through this horrible Russian winter. One of the companies of this regiment, as part of the 85th Division, was like 200 or 300 miles away from Archangel, way out in the middle of nowhere on their own. And they got routed by the Bolsheviks ultimately. It was a big disaster. The war was over by the time they got back in May, June 1919. Nobody wanted to talk about it. I think that's probably the biggest reason. I remember reading, and I remember they came out with an issue probably the first part of 1919 and said, we're not going to do World War I stories anymore. It was like, we're moving on from that war, So I think it just got sort of lost in the dustbin of history.